Alright, welcome in everybody to the launch page. Got back.
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn it off.
In here. I want to show you one thing before we move on. I'm not going to say it's new this year. Now we're not going to select them. I'm just letting you know that they were added along with freshman. What's the revamped passing? Not the disabled. What's the revamped passing? The classic passing. I think it was placement and accuracy. I think that's what I had set on 26. Let me mute my audio so I don't have an echo. Yeah, there we go. I think it was placement and accuracy. I think. Pretty sure. We can experiment with it. So freshman. We'll do varsity. If we need to lower it back down, we can. That's what it says.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 30 options. Wiki narration volume set to 100.
Broadcast, music volume, band music volume, that's what I want. Mini music, that's what we want. Oh, not band music, we want that on, sorry. Hey, where is that band music right now? As for fight songs, we want that to play, because that's not going to get copyrighted. It's never going to get copyrighted. It's mini music that does. Same music, we'll... and for now, we'll keep that on.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Okay, let's go back out of that, and then let's go back into it. Make
Entering
sure
accessibility. Wiki narration
that
volume set to 100.
volume is up. That's his menu music. Yeah, that's all. I want the.
Entering wiki narration volume set to 100.
Menu sound effects. That's it. That was kind of that little tap 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 tap. Was getting annoying there. All right, continue. Yep. I said advanced. Kind of like this menu layout. Yep. Alrighty. Let me hit sign in. Checking connection. There, that's it. Alright, it's going. Alrighty. Let's see here. We'll do what's new. Retro Spotlight challenges. No, I don't want that. I didn't want it to be that. I just wanted...
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director, your job is simple. Build your dream team, compete, and win. Right now, your team is one game away from a title. Let's take the field and make history.
I didn't want Ultimate Team. well, we'll let that play out and then we'll get out of it.
Welcome
I
to the
did
National
not,
Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las
did
Vegas.
not want that,
It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys against the defending
I did not
national
want that.
champion, Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Clapp. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate
I did not want
in
that.
this college football season. Holly Rowe joined us ringside. So
I was
storylines today.
Guys, Vegas has been waiting for this moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship, and it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy.
I did not want
Fans are
that.
frenzied here in Allegiant Stadium. It is
Okay, so that's what it
loud
looks like for the
and
national championship.
rocking. Can't wait for things to get going here after kickoff. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Okay, so that is not what I wanted to do.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director, your job...
I didn't want to be an Ultimate Team, I just wanted to see what was new. Okay, there you go. Ultimate Team, this is all what's new, and okay, there you go. That's what I was wanting to do in the first place. Okay. Somehow I think we're skull drain, but yeah, we're good. Okay. We're still alive? Yeah, we're still alive. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the uniforms. We got... Also, let's look at the new layout, too. We're going to look at all kinds of stuff. We'll also do a schedule release as well. So, in the play, we have the Play Now, Play a Friend, Mascot Matchup, Road to the College Football Playoffs, Road to Glory, Open Team, and Dynasty. Training, we have mini games. In that, we have... We'll go over the uniforms in a minute, but that's kind of cool. You can see the uniforms right off the bat. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong thing. Training, mini games. What mini games do we have? I'll just do. I don't care. I just want to see what mini games we have. We have Pocket Presents, Pocket Present All Out Blitz, Pocket Present Sudden Death, Scramble and Survive, Full House, Target Passing, Target Present on the Move, Target Present Sudden Death, Pass Skeleton Outman, Pitch Party, Party Hard, Russian Attack, Close Quarters, Russian Attack, Aggressive Aggression, Option Attack, Water Team Battle, Water Team on the Move, Rival Receiver Battle, Red Zone Attack, Backfield Survival, Backfield Survival Home Base, Backfield Survival Hazard Zone. Then we have the defense of stuff, which is Skeleton, Coverage Skeleton, Understaffed, DB Battle, Red Zone Defense, Chase and Tackle, Double Treble, Trench Battle, The Long Haul, Putt Roulette, Coffin Corner, Field Goal Accuracy, Hurricane Season, the Gauntlet, and then we have Tug of War, which I played it on older NCAA football games, NCAA football 9, all those games, and it's a pretty good matchup. Tug of War and bowling is a good one. I wish they would bring back the game of horse for the field goal, but the field goal accuracy I'll take for field goals anyway. So even it's not the same as it was with the game of horse, but it's okay. So that is the mini games. You got your create and share, which is your download file, download center, manage files, roster, custom playbooks, and custom adjustments. I like these little bouncing little things in the background there. It's kind of cool. We'll do that. Let's do that now. I always like this logo. It's like kind of reminds me of Shrek, but with anyway. Search. Florida International FIU Hawaii. All those. So we'll get University of Northern Colorado. We'll do some teams in a minute, but we're gonna get the team I created. So let me get that up. Oops. Let me get that team I created and just give me a second. And that was it. Yeah. Colorado. We'll download you. Pokemon Tech. And we'll download the Lightning. We'll do Colorado Tech. We'll show you these uniforms in a minute, and we'll do Tulsa. We'll do all. That's just for the 16. That's just for the 16. We're gonna have only 8 EA Sports League teams, and then the rest are gonna be at SDS. But we can shift it all over, so there's no really set for us. Let me show you the uniforms. We'll start with Oklahoma State Lightning. Alright, here's the field. Here's home uniforms. If you can't see the logo, it's that logo that's on the midfield and in the end zone, and the main logo. That's just that logo. Alright. It's Oklahoma City Stadium. I tried to think of a name for a stadium, but I just then there's the away. There's alternate black, and then back to the main home. Alright, so now let's look at the Oklahoma Tech. I just edited Oklahoma Tech the other day, it was just here recently on Team Builder website. So here's the main field. I like it. It's Oklahoma City Stadium, but this is for like a college. So there's the home jerseys. There's the away. There's the alternate white. The main white has the black numbers on the front and back. The alt white has red numbers instead. Then the white, it's all white versus the alt white, which has the black helmet and red pants. Then you have the alternate gray helmet. I kind of like it because it kind of reminds me of University of New Mexico. back to home. So those are the jerseys for Oklahoma Tech. Let's go Colorado Tech. Colorado Tech is the first one I created from scratch. Specifically for college football 27. So if you type in OKC Thunder fan 7 or that LA Dodger fan 17, you should be able to get it. So yeah, there's the end zone. How I did the end zone was I found this on the internet. Then I took out the Bobcat, made the Bobcat head, and put that in the midfield and as the main logo. There's the home, and there's the away. Got some gold alternates, and then back to the home. So we only have one away. You can have up to 5. If I decide to make some more, I will. But at this point, decided to just go with that. And then Tulsa, I think if you haven't seen Tulsa's uniforms, I'll show you. They haven't changed. They have not changed since. The only thing that's changed about them is their stadium. I actually did a stadium base and stadium builder for them and team builder, so that's the only thing I did for them. We'll download some more teams. Let's let me get the ones I. Hold on, let me look and see if we have any that are in this set that I really would want to get downloaded from the main most downloaded. Okay, nope. Let me go to. It's not a keyword. I want username. I'm gonna go to I think it was Montana football. I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah, no, he didn't have anything up right now, except for that on the one that says call testing. So we're going to clear out that, and we're just going to go into it, and we're just going to type in one school that I really definitely do want. It's a D2 school. Southern Nazarene. There's Southern Nazarene. Let me double check on the uniforms. No, that is not it. Let's try this. Southern Space Naz. I think I'm selling it right. I'm hoping I am. Nope. Try Southern Naz and see what happens. As well, maybe that's it. Let's see what these uniforms. Bethany. Is it really called Bethany? I forget. Okay, that's the jerseys. Pretty sure that's the jerseys. Yeah, because they have alternate. They have. That is not an. I don't think they have an alternate. Red helmet with SNU, with the lightning bolt. I kind of doubt they have the black ones too. I think they just have this one, that one, and then the gray one. I don't think they have the other two. To my knowledge, just recently found out with the gray ones. But you don't have to use all the uniforms that they have in here. But I think that's going to be the... Or do they have the... Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to minimize... Have this full screen. I'm going to minimize this in my ad. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to type in SNU football and see what we get. Do they have... Okay, I see. So the gray jerseys don't have the... But the home jerseys do have that. Okay. So... That's not it, I don't think. I'm going to double check. Yeah, that's definitely not it for the field. I'm just gonna filter out Oklahoma and see if we can find where's Oklahoma. Where's Oklahoma? If not, we can always type in Southern as. That's high school. We don't need that. Where? Nope. Oh, so we do need UCO. Ah, shoot. Try this again. I wanted. We may do that later. We may do the IFL later. Oakland Tech Storm. Where is it? Where they go? They were here a minute ago. They were here a minute ago. Oh, there's Central. They were here a minute ago. That's definitely not it. We'll do UCO in a minute. Let's find out. Well, I just want to see those uniforms, by the way, just FYI. Why their fields... I don't know how you do an indoor stadium in there unless you put in a generic... They need to come up with a generic indoor or an indoor stadium build in the team builder. Anyway. That's just my opinion. We'll worry about the IFL later. Let's go back to... I'm just going to type in Southern and see if we can get anything. Oklahoma. Well, this one, I think, let me go to the field, make sure the field is the way it is. Yeah, it's a black end zone. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's the field. The jerseys don't have the stuff on the sleeve, but at this point, I'm okay with that. It's the only thing out here right now. I do not know. We may have to... I don't know. Create and share. Back to this. It's trying to figure out how to do this. Download there, manage files. Alright, so the ones we have now are the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm. We have the Tulsa Tornadoes, the Colorado Tech Bobcats, the Oklahoma City Lightning, and the Oklahoma Tech Bulldogs. I can put them outside of Oklahoma City eventually, but right now they're still in Oklahoma City school. I think I'll put them down in. Norman has a school that SOU. I think Moore does not, so we'll put them down in Moore. But I'll have to do that later when I'm not in the actual game itself. So, yep, we'll do SNU or UCO in a minute, but I'll do this some of this offline. I just had to show you how to do the team builder stuff quickly. We'll set up a dynasty later, but let's look at the uniforms. And also, we'll do the math. That everybody fell out of here. Alright. So we have, I'll show you, we're going to go have Boston College, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, Virginia, Syracuse, Stanford, SMU, Pitt, North Carolina, NC State, Miami, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Florida State, Duke, Clemson, Cal, and then back to Boston College. Now let's move on to the American. Army, UTSA, USF, UAB, Tulsa, Tulane, Temple, Rice, North Texas, Navy, Memphis, Florida Atlantic, East Carolina, Charlotte, and back to Army. Now let's do Big 12. We got Arizona, West Virginia, Utah, UCF, Texas Tech, TCU, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Kansas, Iowa State, Houston, Colorado, Cincinnati, BYU, Baylor, Arizona State, and back to Arizona. Now the Big 10, Illinois, Wisconsin, Washington, USC, UCLA, Rutgers, Purdue, Penn State, Oregon, The Ohio State, Northwestern, Nebraska, Minnesota, Michigan, State Michigan, Maryland, Iowa, Indiana, the defending national champions, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Washington. Okay, we're back to the beginning there. Going to say Delaware, which was new to the game last year. Western Kentucky, which fun fact for them, their first time in the in a college football video game was back in NCAA football 09. Yeah. So fun fact there for that. I was doing some research on when who was added when and all that. Sam Houston, they were added in College Football 25. Let's go State. Missouri State also added in last year. Middle Tennessee State, Liberty, they were in added in 25. Kansas State, same for them. Jacksonville State, it's been there a while. Back to Delaware. Let's go independents. We have Notre Dame, UConn, and Notre Dame. You only have 2 independent schools now. The MAC. you have Akron, Western Michigan, UMass. UMass was added in. Let me double check on that one. I think it was 10, maybe 11, 12, 13. I don't know. Let me Google it. No, NCAA 13 was the first time UMass was included in. Toledo, the new ones this year, Sacramento State. They were I forget what conference they were in last year. They were an STS team last year. I'm glad to see them in there this year. Ohio, another green team. Miami of Ohio. Kent State, Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan, Buffalo, Bowling Green, Ball State, and back to Akron. Yeah. So now we move on to the Mountain West, which is going to be... There's a new team to the Mountain West. Well, a lot of teams left the Mountain West to go to the Pac-12, so that's going to be a difference between this year and last year. When even 25. Air Force Wyoming, UTEP, UNLV, San Jose State, Northern Illinois used to be in the MAC. The newcomers to FBS, the North Dakota State Bison. New Mexico, Nevada, Hawaii, and Air Force. So Mountain West has kind of lost some of its members that were there, like Boise State, and they are now in the Pac-12, and just as I say Boise State, there they are. That was kind of planned, how those two were right by each other. Alright, Boise State, Washington State, Utah State, Texas State, San Jose State, and Oregon State. So the only ones that are original Pac-12 are Oregon State and Washington State. Fresno State, Colorado State, Boise State, Utah State, Texas State, and San Diego State. There is nobody in the conference that is not Indian State. See here? I'm pretty sure that there is nobody in the conference that does not end in... Yep, yeah, they all end in State. That's kind of weird. Yeah. There is no university that ends in just Colorado or Tulsa or whatever. It ends in State. All of them in that Pac-12 end in State. Colorado State, Fresno State. Yeah, you get the picture. Now to the Sun Belt. I mean, Sun Belt, SEC, excuse me. The SEC has not changed. It's Alabama, Vandy, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Missouri, Mississippi State, LSU, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida, Auburn, Arkansas, Alabama. So let's go into the Sun Belt. That's the last conference we have to go. Appalachian State was added in College Bowl 25. Elon Monroe's been in there for a little bit. Troy, South Alabama. South Alabama was introduced into the College Bowl video games in NCAA Football 14. Old Dominion, Marshall, Louisiana, James Madison, Georgia State, Georgia Southern, Coastal Carolina, Arkansas State, Appalachian State, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern. All those I used to have to do. I know it's the way in the song. I'm gonna make sure that this is just mini music that's turned down. The other stuff from yeah. Alright, now let's do Team Builder. Alright, so let me say this. Before in Team Builder, when you downloaded the team, whether you created them or somebody else created them, no matter if you created the school or team or somebody else did, it would show up as just a logo, and it wouldn't have the helmet or anything. Now, which I'm glad they fixed this, when you pull up a team, like Colorado Tech for me that I created, that's the team I created. You have the logo. You have kind of a generic EA theme backdrop to it, but that's okay. You have the school name or the team name and the nickname, and then you show you the jerseys. And that is for every school, whether you have downloaded them or not. What is the SAC? Is that say SAC? Or SSC? I can't tell what that says. Is that SAC? Is that an A? I know it's an S and a C. I'll have to play one of these teams and actually get into it and see if I can take that logo of the Tulsa thing at the bottom off, because it looks kind of funny with that logo on there, but I will fix that later. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go over the forms. Let's go. We'll just pick a team. Let's pick Oklahoma State. What is team settings mean? Oh yeah, here we go. Kick with the wind. I think it's with the wind. I'm pretty sure it's with the wind. Maybe it's against. I don't remember. I'll show you the helmets. They have the white stripe 4, the white out script helmet, the 2020 vintage helmet, the 2023 vintage helmet, the black helmet 2, black script 2, orange script, that's going to be pokes, orange script 2, orange script 3, orange striped, orange white, pistol Pete head 1, pistol Pete head, or pistol Pete full on pistol Pete white, pistol Pete white 2, that's just the white version of the pistol Pete head, and then the white helmet, and then I think we're back to the white script. What else? Yeah, white script 2, white striped 3, white stripe 4, And then white All-Star, yeah. And then Georgia's orange jerseys, white with black, and white with orange. Plaid jerseys, and then pants, white, black, orange, white, black, orange. That's not orange, that's white, but whatever. White primary, white, black and secondary. Yep. Alright. And I'll show you something cool in Dynasty mode. Besides the having the dynamic weather. So, we'll start a new Dynasty
mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports college football coaching journey.
Okay. Now, unlike what previous years have done for it since it relaunched, since the game relaunched in 2024 for College Football 25, and then 25 for 26, and then 26 or yeah, whatever. You get the point. You get the point. I repeated myself there, but anyway. You used to have like Sean Kirkson and then Corey Smart there. But anyway, two top coaches in the game. But anyway, their actual picture in the game. I don't know if they have coach likeness in the game. Anyway, moving on. Before, it would just say you would have a little square picture, and it would say Cloud Dynasty, and they have a little cloud on it, and they'll have an offline Dynasty, and have an extra the cloud or something like that. Even 14 had something similar to that, but this one you just do the slider on or off. We'll show you what we have. What is in the online versus offline? We have team builder access. This means you can import your team you create, like us. We created Colorado Tech or Oklahoma Tech or even SNU. You can even take a team that you didn't create. Basically, you can have access to your team builder teams in the on thing. Well, if you don't have that access to any of this, play with friends, crossplay, faster updates, faster simulation, and cloud saving. And it just highlights what you do or don't get. There's no check marks on any of this for off. Now on, can you... do it without PlayStation Plus? No. Okay. We'll do off. Oh, wait, go back. Go back. Okay. Start. Sorry. I meant to have the active roster. On means you get the most up-to-date rosters, more NIL players. Yeah, we want that. We want that on. Really? Oh, Cloud Dynasty, sorry. I didn't. Yeah, that was one doing one offline Dynasty with the active roster. I was like, what is it? I can't get. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Let's do Dynasty settings. We're going to show you some stuff. Pre-ordering membership bonus. We don't have that, so let's see here. Okay. Recruiting, flipping, what we want. I think we're going to... Let me look and see. Varsity. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Alright. You have normal, slowest, slower, normal. The only other one to take out was the fastest one, but I have never thought that was an issue for me. But some people have an opinion on that, on something that they replaced it with, but we're not going to get into that. I don't want to be negative. I like to be positive on this channel, so. Player commissioner. Having a progression XP penalty percentage. So I don't know what that means. When auto progression is turned off for the user controlled team, this penalty will apply to all XP earned by players on that team. Oh, okay. Verbal percentage. If we adjust that, we will. Quarter length, let's do 10 minutes. We can always adjust it as we see fit. Coach mode off, yeah. Auto pass. What do you mean auto pass? When auto pass is set on, if coach mode is enabled, the quarterback will automatically throw the ball if you do not take control after. Okay. Well, that's if the coach mode is enabled. It doesn't matter if the coach mode is not enabled. Wear and tear on. Everything else, I think, should be good. I think we will leave the we will do a custom conference one, but we're just
Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals that you'll need to accomplish as a coach. The school's demeanor will impact how they respond if you miss certain expectations. Patient schools will give you a longer leash, while some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your dynasty blueprint by influencing your dynasty point budget. A bigger budget means you can hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and invest more NIL on your roster.
Okay, thank you, Reese Davis, for that and all that information. Here's Oklahoma State, which is the one I am going to select. I will do North Dakota State on a separate one, but yeah. Everything from we're just going to have one dynasty and do the other teams and OU, OSU, North Dakota State, all that. And then the game of the week. The game of the week is going to be from that dynasty mode. They'll be based off of their thing. So, alright. Shows you the stats. So you have the all-time record, wins, lost, ties. Oklahoma State is 608 and 555 and 47 ties, which is a .502. And then one Heisman winner, that was Barry Sanders. Bowl record is 22 and 12. One national championship, that was that was from 1945, but awarded later because they weren't awarded national championships then. 10 conference championships and 175 draft picks. The rivals are Oklahoma, Texas Tech, and Tulsa. They are 44 and 29 against Tulsa, 24 and 25 against Texas Tech, and 21 and 90 against Oklahoma. They do not play Oklahoma this year, but they do play Tulsa and Texas Tech. I had the schedule off to my side to double check on that for y'all. Of course, their conference record last year was 1-11, 0-9. They're a 3-star. They're 79 overall, 79 offense and A1 defense. We'll go into their player ratings. Top players are Kev Hawkins, Wyatt Young, Ethan Wolowski, and Drew Mestamaker. Their their school demeanor, basically their athletic, I guess I don't know if that's the athletic director demeanor or whatever. Well, their pipelines are Oklahoma, North Texas, and East Texas. They are located in Stillwater, Oklahoma. 60,218 is their Boone Pickens Stadium capacity. Founded in 1890, with available dynasty points at 1,230. I'm guessing that's per season. I don't know. We'll see. Here's the dynasty blueprint allocation. You have 1,654 roster NIL, recruiting NIL, facilities, staff, and 1,212 unspent. You can spend on these categories. Your AD expectation is impatient for the school demeanor, pressing the goals, increase your job security, and lower the weight. Oops. Sorry. Where did I go? There we go. Your bowl game. Your season goals: win bowl game in the next 5 seasons. Win 60% of your home games. Be ranked in the top 15 at any point in the season. Your school grades: academic prestige, brand exposure, championship contender, coaching stability, athletic facilities, campus lifestyle, coaching prestige, and conference prestige. All are in the green category except for campus lifestyle, championship contender, brand exposure, and academic prestige. But hey, if you want a challenge, it's fine. I like playing with Oklahoma State because they're my team. Even though the job difficulty says very high. If you go here, it's medium, high, medium. Is there anyone that is low? Yeah, Minnesota. You would think theirs would be high because they're in a harder conference. Anyway. I think we'll go with that. Yes, we know that their expectations. Dynasty budget points 1,000 of 425. 1,230 of 4,525. Great, I got to go back to my thing. Let me do something here before we continue on with this. Um,
Now it's time to choose your role on the coaching staff. Whatever role you decide on, you'll receive new coaching opportunities via the coaching carousel based on how your current team performs.
okay, so we have the head coaching thing. We have the offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. The only difference is you cannot. If you choose offensive coordinator, you can only choose the offensive plays. If you choose defense coordinator, you can only choose defensive plays. But if you choose head coach, you can choose the whole thing. That's what I
Here,
choose.
you can create your own coach or choose to play as an existing one. As a custom coach, you can fully adjust your coach's appearance, clothing, and starting skills. If you want to use an existing coach, you can now choose from one of more than 130 real head coaches who all come with an established set of skills to start your journey with. Either choice you make, you will have the ability to unlock more skills and progress your coach even further through your career.
We'll go with the
Make
actual.
sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you dynasty points that you can use to shape your dynasty blueprint. Your expectations will change annually and get more difficult as your program gets better. Do your best to meet them. Failing to do so could impact your job security and land you on the hot seat.
Alright, right now it is safe at 98%. Coaching points offer 15 coach points will be awarded annually. There's your impact reward. Usually said congratulations, but he didn't this time, so it's okay. I wish they would put the this orange Bucking Bronco helmet in the game. Anyway, that's just me. Hire staff to manage blueprint. What am I doing here? There's your coordinators right now. Well, we'll get into that in a little bit. Manage upgrade facilities. You may ignore that. We definitely are not going to downgrade our facilities, and we don't need to upgrade. We're good. Set for a crit board.
Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day.
Thank you, Reese Davis. Let's go with, let's see here. This guy is only asking for 55 NIL points. He's a defensive tackle. Do we need the tackle? Yes, we do. We need to do sales. We're going to go with cheaper ones. Oh, we're going to go with this guy. We're going to go with this guy, and this one, because they're cheaper. They're not requiring any points or whatever. The other ones that are defensive tackle. Oh, here's a defensive tackle. One more DT. Lee Tabor or Jeff Atkinson. This guy is from Mississippi. I guess from New Jersey. We'll go with the Mississippi guy. Jeff Addison. Alright, so that's that. We have 4 of 5 left. 25 remaining NIL stuff, and then 60 hours and 35 scholarships. So we're good there. It used to be just a target hours and scholarships. Now they add the NIL stuff, which is kind of cool. I like that, actually. People say I'm not a big fan of NIL, but yeah. Alrighty. Now we need 2 quarterbacks. Let's look at the quarterbacks. We're just going to filter out quarterbacks. There's him there. 0. Javier Warlow. He's a 3-star. And we'll go with Anton Dalton or Tom. These guys are only at 5. Highsmith, this guy. Let's go to the 3. Let's see here. What's NIN? Interest. Nobody's higher than a 4th. Which is okay with me. No interest at all. So we don't want to do the non-interest or low on the list. We want, I guess, 4th and 6th, maybe? May 5th. We want to spend 105. That would take us down to 2,000. Now let's do Anton Dalton. Let's do that. He's 0. Back to defensive tackle here, and I want to see if I can't find a 0 on RTT. Oh yeah, I found a 0. Let's go back to running back. He's low. Emmanuel Moore, he's only at 5. Out of 2,100. Or we can go with Ron Corner from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Let's go with him and Stephen Van Ness from Oklahoma City. I want to start another dynasty and see if that was what we, if we didn't that one thing. Okay, so now we need fullback. Oh, we got a lot of zeros here, so we have a choice here. Okay, let's go with this guy since he's high on the list, and these two since they're the highest on the list. Oh, we don't need 2 fullbacks. We'll just review. 935. All right, so we're good there. Let's go on the tight ends. Wide receivers, we're good on tight ends. Here we go. We have this guy. Oh, forgot that was a 0 too. And then we'll go with this guy. Now, tackle. Seventh and 8th. Okay, well. Either we spend 35 or we